Look what just came in the mail. Okay, so we have 1 stick. We have 2 stick. We have 3 stick. And we have 4 stick. So I got myself a 3060 Ti, and I bought this thing for $210. The palette, and it actually looks pretty good. Has some RGB here, which is nice. So this should be the case, and as you can tell, it looks pretty dented. Ooh, I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, nope. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Hold on. Alright, so here we have the Ryzen 5 at 3600X. Ooh, it has the slightest bent pin, just one that's just a little one is just super tiny bent. It's not much at all, but who knows? Let's start building this thing. Hope for the best. Nope. So now I just use these tweezers to bend the vent pin back. So now let's see if it fits. There it is, and goes right in. Nice. Okay, CPU installed. Here's the RAM kit that I'm going to be using. It's a 4x8 GB kit, but I'm actually gonna put 2 aside, and from the base it's just gonna be 2. It's 2x16 at 3000 MHz CL15, but I'm gonna have in the ad saying that I can upgrade to 32 for some extra price. Alright, first boot. Okay, I can't believe I actually just did that. I can't believe I actually just forgot that. Oof. Okay. Fence in front are just white, but that should be fine. Let's see here. Let me get back to you. Alright, Ram reseated. Let's try again. Ignore the mess. Nice. Do we get a post? Yes, okay, nice. Okay, let's get Windows installed on this thing. So I did manage to get Windows installed, and as you can see, I'm running a stress test right now, and the temps are decent actually. And the computer looks very good. The RGB is controlled through signal RGB for every fan that is not these two front panels, and the GPU RGB, because the GPU RGB is controlled through Palette Thunderstorm something, and these are just controlled through NZXT Cam. But overall the computer seems to be working great. I haven't tried any games yet because I just got this thing started. So I'll do that. So I will do that soon. But dude, I spent so many hours just trying to get Windows installed. It was crazy actually. It was just stuck on this loop trying to install Windows. So when the computer restarted, it just went straight back to the Windows installation thing again. So this is actually day 2 of building this computer. I started yesterday evening. So I just listed a computer for $1,200, and for my market that's actually on the higher side, because I don't have all the benchmarks yet for every game, and I don't want to get any messages too soon. But if I do get messages, then hopefully they will be at an even higher price than what I would originally have it at. So I see this as a win-win situation. So tomorrow I will test every game that is listed in the description, so that I can get the accurate FPS numbers in the listing so that people know what they're buying. So here we go, first start. See if I plugged it in correctly. Nice. Okay. So let me think now. I don't have fan ports, so these two top fans don't spin at all. So I'm gonna have to buy like a fan up. But it posts. Let's see the temps. Okay, so now I'm just gonna get Windows installed, and I will see you when that's fixed. So this wasn't supposed to come in like a week, though I have some questions. First of all, it's way bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Second of all, I did not order Amazon Prime. So I'm almost not sure that this is actually what I bought, because the box is way too big to be what it should be. But hey, let's see. I mean, I'm not complaining that it arrived early. Comment if you know what scene this is from and which movie, which one. This should be like fan splitters, because the last computer I built did not have enough fan ports for all the fans, so only 2 out of 4 fans are spinning. And it's currently, what is it, 11:20 p.m. So I'm not going to be building anything right now, so we're going to have to wait till tomorrow to do that. See you then. Now this computer has just been sitting on my shelf collecting dust because I haven't been able to finish it. And the only reason for that is because I made a mistake. I poured my entire budget into this computer, and that left me with basically no money. It's been so long that I don't even remember like how, if I showed it in the video, but these 2 top fans don't spin because the motherboard doesn't have enough fan headers. And the last time I worked on this PC, it was March 10th, and now it's April 3rd, meaning that it's been almost a month. And because I had no money, I couldn't buy a fan hub. And this computer that's just sitting right over there, it just wouldn't sell, so I just didn't have any money. But just a few days ago, I got my CSN, which is basically like money that you get for going to school in Sweden. So I bought this pack. It's a 2-pack of like fan headers that fan head splitters. So let's install these and get this computer going. And you might also notice that there's no GPU, and that's because I decided to change out some parts, because this other computer is much better looking, and therefore I decided to put in the higher end parts, and that's the 3060 Ti and 3700X that was previously in this build is now in that build that is over there that you can see. And then under this cooler right here is a 3600X, and I'm gonna put in a 2070 right here. But the reason it's not in there right now is because it has so much GPU sag that I just didn't want it like accidentally getting damaged when just sitting on a shelf. Because I just listed it like yesterday, because that's when I got this home, and I plan on just fixing this today, which I'm gonna do right now. So let's get right into it. So in here is 2 of these fan splitters, and I'm going to use one for this build and I'll just keep the other one. This 2070 is gonna go in this build, and now you're gonna see like the crazy amount of GPU sag. Barely fits actually, but it's all good. It does. Ignore my temporary sag solution. So now all the fans spin, which is nice. And let's get like an HDMI cable. Okay. So my lamp just fell, and I caught it like crazy. Don't know why it fell though. It posts right there, which is great. Still works. So now let's dust this thing off, because it's like very dusty, so it's just, yeah, it should be good. Now in my opinion, this computer almost looks better than my other one. Not that one, but like my other one. That is right, this computer right here. I don't know why, I don't know. Maybe not with this exposed PCB, but still. Looks pretty decent actually. So now, because I made these mistakes of pouring my entire budget into both of these computers actually, I haven't posted in almost, like, it's been over 2 months now. Because I just haven't had anything to post. And I expected to like make a similar video to the first one, where I built a computer and then sold it in the same episode. But as I just told you, it's been over 2 months and I just haven't sold any computers. So I figured I'd end this episode just when I finished this computer, which I just did. Now it's been a couple hours and I've been editing this video, and I just remembered this thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and it's the goal of this series. Now originally, when I started this series, the goal was to earn enough money to build my dream setup. But lately I've been feeling like that's not what I really want, because I have a great setup. I have 3 monitors, a 1440p Beast PC, and I just feel like it does what I need it to do. Next year I turn 18 and I can get my motorcycle license for A2, which is any bike up to 35 kilowatts or like 500cc. And I feel like that's just what I want to do more. I want that more than to build my dream setup, because I already have a great setup, but I only have a 50cc like moped. So that's why I'm changing the goal from $5,000 to more upwards of $8,000 to $10,000, if that's even possible in 1 year. And I think it's gonna be because I have a lot of stuff, like I have money invested in things. Like I have 2 computers that I'm guessing I can get like 1,500 for, hopefully. And then I have 2 mopeds that I can get maybe 2,500 from, if I'm lucky. And my 18th birthday is in like 14 or 15 months, so I will get like what could that be, like $1,500 from my CSN, and then like birthday money and Christmas money. Maybe I can sell some other stuff, and hopefully I will get these computers sold. Oh yeah, I have a 3rd computer that I'm gonna build in a separate video, because that's like a special computer that you will see in that video. So now, what bike am I looking to get? So I'm not sure. I originally wanted a Supermoto, so I was planning on a KTM 450 EXE or a Husqvarna FE 450. The problem is that I obviously don't have enough money for it, and lately I've been getting more into like sport bikes and naked bikes. So, and that's not really my territory. I know like some Yamahas and Hondas are good, but I'm not really sure. So we'll see. I still have a long time until my 18th birthday, and the plan was originally to get the bike before my birthday, because then I can practice driving on it. So when it's time for my driving test, I can use my own bike that I will be comfortable with and increase my chances of passing the test. Now I hope you won't stop watching me, because it's only the goal that's gonna change. The content is still gonna be the same. I might start another channel with my bikes and stuff, because I have one bike that is running good, but I can tweak it a bit. The carburetor is like, there's something with the fuel, I don't know. And the other one doesn't have a cylinder on right now, so I have all the parts for it, I just haven't gotten around to fixing it. So we'll see. Comment if you would like to see me rebuild that bike without a cylinder on it. So anyways, I just wanted to say thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you